I'm here. Yeah, the screen is acting up. The computer's acting foolish, but yep, this is Brother RA, 1 o'clock and 12 seconds. And how about if I do that and change from the computer to Brother RA? Yeah, I can't show. Uh-oh. Yeah, I am, trying to bring up interviews and so on and so forth from I dealt with Grammy last week, and I'm hoping to deal with a little bit of Nana this week and Pupper next week and so on and so forth. I'll see real quick, that's Nana and Pupper. Yeah, those are my grandparents getting married in Portland, Maine. And yeah, so here I am at CCTV, Cambridge Community Television. And here, let me show you outside. That's where we are, across the street from a new high-rise. McDonald's is just to the left of that. And that used to be Quest Diagnostics, but now it's a high-rise. And Tuscanini's and all of that is gone, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is Cambridge. Cambridge is changing and evolving and so on and so forth. But yeah, we just got to cope and deal with the changes in our society and culture, all the changes that are going on, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, here, let's see if I can put this on stop and still try to get to, yeah, see, there's the interview with Nana, and this is before she starts to lose it, but as you can see, the cursor seems to be stuck. It won't, oh, it changed. Now, can I at least put it on pause or stop? Get out of that particular picture. Okay, how about that? We'll leave it there. Show you, yes, this is CCTV, and on CCTV, 2 minutes past, is your host, Brother R.A., hosting Unsurpassable Justice. Yeah. And here, let's go ahead into I got this and that. So many different things going on. And here, how about if I just do this to help ease or cope and deal and manage. Yeah, I'm already out of it, but here, let's just put me totally out of it. We'll hit this little water pipe, smoke a little bit of herb. That's what I'm calling it, herb. You know, y'all may want to call it this, but it's something that grew up out of the ground. So as I go ahead and inhale, I cleaned out my pipe too, so there's no more resin. Let's just go ahead and take a nice clean hit. Yeah, I had an audience, so I went ahead and blew the smoke out. But yeah, Brother RA and Tai Chi and dealing with some herb and so on and so forth. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the herb and share my thoughts on this particular Wednesday afternoon. And let's call this, it is August. Yeah, this was, once again, let's show my lovely calendar. This is the history, the racial history of injustice, 2018. And that was last month's picture for July. And this is this month's picture for August. And today is August 15th. I'm going to go ahead and begin to read August earlier this week because there were some devastating things that occurred. 12 Sunday 2013 federal district rules. New York Police Department stop and frisk policy is discriminatory and unconstitutional upon finding 85% of the people stopped are black or Hispanic. This is 2018, right? And this was something that occurred in 2013. I'm finding out that the demographics of those that watch Brother RA are all men. 100% men. No women watch this particular programming. Should I adjust? Should I adapt? Should I make myself more readily available to a wider audience? Or just stay selective in my particular mindset? As I go ahead and read what occurred on Monday, August 2018, the 13th, 1955, Black World War I veteran Lamar Smith is shot and killed in front of Brookhaven, Mississippi courthouse for urging blacks to vote. No one is arrested or charged, despite the numerous witnesses. 1918, after failed lynching attempt, crowd of more than 5,000 whites storms black neighborhoods, burns black businesses and homes, and kills black citizens in Springfield, Illinois riots. 1918. How about today, the 15th? 1963. 9 years after Brown versus Board of Education school desegregation ruling, 32 teenagers are jailed for protesting segregated public education in Prince Edward County, Virginia. Who am I? Tell me who I am is what I dealt with last week. And I'm a thinking black man that seems to be a little bit more sensitive to the levels of racism. And, okay, so I watched these two flicks, two black directors. You know, I was desiring to find more movies Wesley Snipes was in. And, of course, that led me to Brooklyn's Finest. I'm sure I've seen most movies that black folks have done in the past. I can't say recently. I know Spike just came out with a new flick, and I'm hearing about it, but how are black people still treated today in 2018? What mindset do we, after 400 years of mind fuckery, what type of levels of self-esteem and self-confidence does a melanin-dominant liquid fluid pineal gland black man, what kind of self-esteem and self-respect do black people have for themselves? Is that too harsh? Should I not address such an issue? No, that might offend a white person. Brooklyn's finest, 4 black cops. Excuse me, 3 black cops. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's right, 2 white, 2 black cops. Wesley Snipes and Don Cheadle versus Richard Gere and what's that white boy's name? Ethan Hawke. That's that white boy's name, Ethan Hawke. Hey, how's that feel? You know, feeling segregated. Brother R.A. doesn't remember a white boy name. I can't do that because this movie, Bamboozled, and what we had to endure as melanin as the mothers and fathers of humanity and civilization, the way they made black people behave. And even Spike makes reference to what kind of evil would make statues. I mean, you gotta watch Bamboozled and listen to all the commentary. I mean, Spike put a lot of work in that and addressed some of the, I mean, Morehouse brother, yeah, he probably finished. I only did my 1.5 years at the all-black college, and I'll never forget, you know, coming from Cambridge. Yes, I parked my car in Harvard Yard. But I go down to Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm like, damn, there's this many black motherfuckers in the world? Atlanta just blew me away. But melanin dominant people with a liquid fluid pineal gland, black folks have to change shit. Have to acknowledge your own internal divinity. We've been mind fucked for too long. Is that too hard? Should I not say that? Should I not say black people shouldn't have an attitude, or black people should have a little more arrogance or self-esteem? Not false self-esteem, but black folks are genetically superior with a liquid pineal gland. And my cousins, I mean, I just got through listening to some of the conversation that we was having around the fire when they took me up to New Hampshire. And it's like, prove to him that white people have a calcified pineal gland. How self-hating are we as black people? Spike talked about it in Bamboozled. All the directors, the folks that write television for black people or for the melanin dominant, the upper echelon or the comedians, or I mean, and this is Spike Lee talking about Bamboozled. He did this movie in 1980. And what has changed? Has the psyche of melanin dominant black people changed? Can a black woman see herself that all life came from her first? Is that too harsh? Should I not be that direct? All people came from black women first. No, don't give a black woman that kind of praise. What do you mean all big heads came from between her legs? That's right. She's the first one to give birth. What kind of plateau, what kind of plane, what kind of upper echelon should the black woman be put on? But is not, because of her inbreeding and creating a child with her own bloodline, and the genes were too similar, so the melanin recessed or stopped. The melanin stopped. The melanin is the biological living light. The black woman's melanin stopped in that child that she had with her blood mate. The blood was too similar, so the melanin recessed. It stopped. No more color got to the surface of the skin. They have a hardened, calcified pineal gland. Forgot my cup of water. Shit. I knew I was going to take that hit too. But, black folk, where should our psyche be? Why are we continuing to perpetuate bamboozleility, being bamboozled? Why are we continuing to hate ourselves so much and not give melanin dominant black self much honor and respect? Dealing with the media. As a black thinking man, I have a role. I mean, Spike touched upon it. We have a role and responsibility to expose the reality that our inbred mutant albino child is running the media. Media meaning anything you hear, see, taste, touch, with that calcified, non-spiritual pineal gland controlling the medium of communication and expression. I, as a black man, am inhibited from reaching my great potential because of the level of disrespect, lack of self-esteem, make me act like a goddamn buffoon, eyes bugging out my fucking head and shaking across the floor. White man made me act that fucking stupid. Now, in 2018, I don't have enough self-esteem, self-respect, self-dignity. I don't believe in melanin. I don't believe in biological. What is my purpose? Why? Who am I? Tell me who the fuck I am. I'm a black motherfucking man. I am melanin dominant. I I receive the frequency of the sun. I absorb the sun's light. No, I don't absorb the sun's darkness. I absorb the sun's light in the universe of darkness. Who am I? What is my role? What is my responsibility? 2018, have a medium to communicate, put this kind of knowledge on information, and find out only 32, maybe 50 or less motherfuckers listen to this shit? That's on YouTube, I do believe. I don't know what the viewership is in the city of Cambridge. Channel 9, CCTV, Cambridge Community Television. Yeah, too much other programming in television deals with esoteric bullshit that doesn't deal with the real matter of what it means to be melanin dominant or black. Or raise self-esteem and self-confidence so that black women can say, wow, I am a prima donna. Black women, I am a goddess. All life came from me. I do need to be revered. People need to behave a particular way around me because that shows respect for me. No, I can't think that. That's too advanced for me as a black woman. I have to be the melanin, recessive, inbred, mutant, albino product of Christianity. Oh yes, let me serve an energy outside of myself. No, I can't look within me. No. I'm not looking in myself. To go deep within me and understand my divinity. What? I am infinity, just like Henrietta Lacks? What? The inbred mutant albino child already with the calcified pineal gland has her DNA and she's immortal. Shit, what make this nigga black? I need to figure out what make black black. I got the science. We got to deal within this little arena of science and not in a universal spiritual arena of existence. Black man, role and responsibility. No, it's all about the rent. I gotta have a J-O-B. I gotta be just over broke. I need to make them goddamn dead slaveholders. I need to earn a Benjamin, baby. Then when I get some money, I'm gonna buy me a dope ride with some nice sounds and shit. Bamboozled? I'm gonna give me the low rider and shit. Smoke my blunt. Yeah, I got it going on. Yeah, let me also share with you, time is escaping me 24 minutes into the show. Here's another DVD, half-breed, dealing with an Alaskan. What do you mean? That's melanin dominant, dumbass. Look, black, brown, red, yellow people, any of them copulate with anybody inbred, mutant, albino will all only have a melanin dominant child. Whether it be Australian, Alaskan, Guadalupan. Y'all can't see what's walking by. Alright, pay attention. Do your TV. Stop multitasking. Fucked up on air. Talking about bamboozled and dumb niggas. Dealing with half-breed. Half-breed. There's only, half-breed. How, I'm sorry, I got, whoops. I got a Mission Impossible. This is impossible. 7 discs in here. I had to watch all of them. I made reference to that. Yeah, I watched my stupid show. Only black man role model in television. Only black man in television. For me as a child growing the fuck up. And what did homie say in Bamboozled? You ain't black, you light-skinned it. That was, yeah. Damon Wayans, Savion Glover. Jada Pinkett. Black woman held her own with those black men in the character and in the cast. How many black women have that kind of self-esteem and self-confidence to be able to negotiate around black men? So, we're talking about Bamboozled's Spike Lee's flick with Jada Pinkett, the black woman, Savion Glover, tap dancing brother, light skin, Damon Wayans, brown skin, not black, but brown skin, and Marlon Davison, another version of brown skin. Michael Rappaport, the inbred mutant albino white boss. Niggas had to get on this table and dance for him. Bamboozled. Who controls the knowledge and information you allow your children to listen to? You take them to church? Praise God. Mission Impossible. Let me transporter. Can I get some help? Can I transport the mind of black people from hating self to raising self-esteem and having self-confidence? I, as a black man, have a role and responsibility in the intellectual mecca of the world. I mean, Spike made reference, that was in New York. The programming white staff had in Bamboozled, it had all white staff. Damon Wayans is like, I didn't have anything to do with hiring you inbred mutant albinos. I'm not being facetious. I'm not being mean. I'm being direct and just looking at the analysis of the consciousness that's out here. Is there a consciousness of self-esteem and self-respect? in the black community, ain't nothing going on but the rent. You gotta have a J-O-B to be with me. What's our value system? What do we as melanin dominant people value? And who has given that assessed value? Why do we not revere ourselves on a higher level, deeper within ourselves? The pyramid represents the square and base at the bottom of the square. I'm in my square of TV. I got the round head reaching full 360 degrees sphere. Tapping into all the nerve conscious centers of my mind as I practice my Tai Chi and meditation. Oh shoot, I didn't get to read the Tao and I was going to play Nana. Here, let's read the Tao. To add some perspective. This is 365 Tao Daily Meditations. Page 330, going 32 minutes into the show. Sense. Don't be destroyed by knowledge and power. Use common sense to survive. There were once 4 learned, accomplished men. One day, they said to themselves, "Of what use is all our learning if we do not seek to employ the employment of a great king?" Accordingly, they all set out for the capital. Now, among these 4, 3 were particularly brilliant. The 4th was far inferior to the others in intellect. But he was the one with the most sense. On the road, they came upon the skeleton of a lion. "Let us bring this lion back to life," proposed the first. "Yes, this will bring us great fame," agreed the second and the third. The 4th one said, "If you bring this lion back to life, he will attack and devour you." "Don't interrupt!" cried the first, who already used his superior knowledge to put flesh on the bones. The second quickly introduced blood, and the third was about to breathe life into the lion. "We should think of safety," said the 4th. "Quiet!" said the third from the depths of his labor. "Well, then, I shall sit here in this tree," said the 4th, "just in case." The lion came back to live and killed the wise men. The only one who survived was the man with common sense. Let's continue on. Sive, S-I-V-E, A coarse sieve catches little. Fine mesh catches more. If you want the subtle, be refined. But prepare to deal with the coarse. The irony of spiritual living is that you become more sensitive and more subtle. Therefore, you become intolerant of the coarse. There is not much choice in this. If you want to catch the subtle things in life, then you must become refined yourself. But the coarser things will then accumulate all the more quickly. A coarse sieve in a rushing stream will hold back only debris and large rocks. A fine mesh will catch smaller things, but it will also retain the large. Some people attempt to cope with this by becoming multi-layered. They set up a series of screens to their personalities, from the coarse to the subtle, so they can deal with all that life has to offer. This is quite laudable from an ordinary point of view. But the point of view of the Tao, it is a great dealer of bother. What do we do? If we remain coarse, then only the coarse comes to us. But if we become subtle, then we gain the refined, but are plagued with the coarse as well. If we become multi-layered, then we create a complexity that isolates us from the Tao. The solution lies in the floating on the torrent. The solution lies in floating on the current of Tao, uniting with it. That way we no longer seek to hold or to reject. Course, sieve, hold, reject, go with the flow of the chi, go with the energy, go with the consciousness, go with the sense. Go with the sense. That was something else. Quite a story. Now, did I put that disc in there? And let's see if we can hear a little bit of my Nana for the last little bit of time. I've said enough. Let's just see if melanin dominant people or black folks can tap into their particular divinity, tap into their awareness or their consciousness of how we are being played, used, and abused, and not tapping in to our divine selves. Am I back at the beginning? Here, let's show you this real quick. Share with you some Nana. Just remembering, living life. Alright, come on now. Are you going to take this long to load? I may just have to continue to talk. At least show the image of Nana, the beauty of the black woman, from whence I came. Raise up the self-esteem and self-confidence. do what is sensible. Do what is logical, intelligent, spiritual. Combine all of your internal energies. Tap into the full aspect of your individuality. And don't be an undivided person. That was Virginia Means, wasn't it?
I still talk about it. I don't know her. I didn't see her. I was a baby.
You never seen your mother?
Or Christine's passed away.
But tell me, what type of impact did it have on your grandchildren? No impact on your grandchildren? Seeing all the white Jesus, if God is white and you black, does that make you less than God or less than perfect?
No.
Why not?
Because it ain't. Don't.
How does...
I thought we were too. Look at me. You're crazy.
How does a child perceive that when everything is white? You taught your grandson that he wanted to be white for the first 5 years of his life.
Who?
You did.
No, I didn't.
You told him white is alright, brown you stick around, black you get back.
I have played.
He didn't know that at 5 years old.
But you?
Mm-hmm.
You crazy, you're lying.
So there's no distinction in race. It doesn't matter how many white Jesuses hang on the wall.
Oh, if he's white, he's white. What can you do about it?
But he's black.
You don't know that. You can't swear on that.
He came from Northern Africa.
I mean, where he came from, you can't
You
swear
from
on
Africa?
Listen, let's don't talk foolish. I didn't get myself all mixed up in there. Aunt Christine could pass away. She could good to me. My father's a black man with wavy hair. I don't know about that junk, you know. So, you know.
Tell me about the family.
Very good.
Alright, I come back.
No, I'm just got this here a little bit. I'll tell you about the family. Further I know, I don't know too much about the family. All I know that Aunt Christine, 99 3/4 white.
99 3/4 white.
Yeah. You know, since I grown up, I realized that. She didn't have no daughter, she only had a son who lived.
Tell me about the house that you grew up in.
My old pretty. We was well-to-do.
Well-to-do?
My father, my mother died. My father owned his plantation.
Really?
Oh, mules, cows. Oh, you gonna pick out them glasses. Hog dogs. If you don't move this, you're gonna knock the glasses up. Push that over there, folks. Well, that'll be all you need. Easy does it, honey. Don't mind about them, you know. Glasses. Anyhow, what was it?
Hogs, dogs, pigs, cows.
Wait a minute, I'm the youngest of 7 children. Let me go on. If you ask somebody, let them do the best they can get for me. Now, Aunt Christine was my mother's sister. She was 99, before I'm late. And Mama died. That was her sister. You understand? And that old was the oldest son.
That old?
Yeah, that old Russell Strober, was a Harvard graduate.
College graduate. He went to college in Ohio, didn't he?
I think he went to Harvard. I don't know, where to college.
He came here to Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. Let me finish. You mix me up, don't you? Just let me say it. You come up with something and I forget. Let me see. My father's name was Boyce, B-O-Y-C-E, Strober. Don't say nothing now. We never lived in a rich house. Mama died. He was the father of the oldest brother, boy, was the oldest son was that old Russell Strober. You never saw that man in no dungarees. College graduate.
Never saw him in any dungarees, huh?
Never plowed the mule. But let me tell you, father home was something to see. He took my dad. Then it was Clinton, the second boy. Mayfield Stroke, he married Carrie Rogers. I forgot how many children they had.
Carrie Lee Rogers.
Wait, don't go nowhere.
Okay, I won't go nowhere.
And then there was, wait a minute, I just got that old Trim, Boss Trim. And Magdalene, she was a college graduate. And then there was a girl, Zephyr. Oh, really? He was all I knew was a
Put
mother.
something on your head.
That's all I knew was a mother. My oldest sister name was Zephyr. O'Nellie. I used to, she was like
Zephyr what? Say it again.
Zephyr O'Nellie. O'Nellie. And she was like mother to us. You understand? I didn't know what once a month was when it came around. And then it was my sister Lois. She was grown too, all I can remember. But the family had a dog when she married Bill Means. She was married before.
Who had a dog?
One of them had a fit.
Who married Bill Means?
Lois. My sister, Jesus, I said Lois.
Lois.
Over here. She married Bill Mean. He was married before, see.
Mm-hmm.
And he's such a hard family. I don't know, I remember. Oh, I just the best of the last. That old Russell. Don't tell me, let me tell you about him. He's like the president.
Nana had Alzheimer's. Kept repeating herself.
Let me finish. It was my father's intention to carry out his wife's will, but he couldn't do it by himself. Educate all them children.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute now, there was that old Russell. He was a Harvard graduate. Clinton Mayfield Stroger was the second boy. Had Harry Rogers. And all they did had a baby. Little as I was, I had said, look. You know. And then there was Boyce Trimmer, named after my father. Man, Magdalene. I don't think Trim had any kids, did he? And then there come the girls. Zephyr was mother, like a mother to us. My older sister Zephyr and then her hair, oh well, her hair long. And she married Raymond Honeycutt, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah.
She married Raymond Honeycutt.
I forgot how many children she had. Do you?
I don't know.
Oh, Zephyr. Good Lord, the family tried. He was good looking at the kid. But she was married before his wife died. He was with her. It's just hard, that family. That family was tough. You see, that old Russell was a Harvard graduate. The oldest brother, you understand? And he had to say so, you understand?
But you keep forgetting. You get down to Lois and don't tell me about the
You
other
know her. You know her too. You know her than me.
What about Lenora?
You know her nice. Shoot.
What did you fix?
My father owned this plantation. And we went talk to a real black man.
You wouldn't talk to a black man?
Black?
Why not?
Let me tell you. She married him when I married John. Wait, let me say.
Excuse me. The two brothers? You married two brothers?
Wait, just be quiet. Don't interrupt. You gonna shit. Every woman in that state, one of them boys, they were 99. 3/4 foot.
White.
The father tried to die. The mother put up with it. Gosh.
What's the father's name?
Mr. Jimmy Fuller. He's dead now. Gosh. Every woman in that state, one of them boys. Ooh, he's so happy. Bust through the black daughter. No, that's not.
Say what?
The Boy Stroke, that was my father. B-O-Y-C. Black daughters married my white son.
So is that a variation of racism?
It didn't come out white like that. But there was
Black of the berry, sweet of the
I
juice.
mean, you go ahead and get the berries and juice, but you have to remember, when you're a family record. What about this juice? My mother passed. Oh, that's all in the picture. But now, how about Aunt Christine? I couldn't figure it out. And you know, them days didn't talk to you. She was like that. Oh, Christine, that's our blood. My mother's sister.
Tell me about that house.
Let me get through. Let me get the kids to the family first. Aunt Christine. I used to fake sickness to get to go to her house. She was so sick that day, you know.
What about her hair?
Well, she was packed white.
What happened? Damaged area? Did I tell you to do that? Gosh darn. Let's see if we can get beyond the damaged area. Can I bring up the, where is it? Let's see. I don't want to fast forward all the way through too much. Guess I gotta get past a little bit. I guess y'all have heard enough of Nana for now, but you basically get the point, for the most part, the internalized racism that we, or I guess I've dealt with in my rearing, in my growing up. The mindset of wishing to be wishing to be white for the first 5 years of life. I wanted to be white. I wanted to be a melanin recessive, inbred, mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland, because the media I was observing was ruled, controlled, and dominated. The means of communication that I contended with, or I dealt with, was by inbred mutants. And basically didn't work to my advantage, didn't help me in my quote-unquote educating myself or understanding what it means to be a black man. Who out there, I mean, in your history of, in your knowledge of black our story, who do you look to? I mean, what, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King? That was somebody that Julian Bond, Jesse Owens, Jesse Jackson. I'm just saying, where is there, even beyond the Christian mindset, and that's an askewed or faulted or tainted mindset. I mean, we as melanin dominant people have a lot of tainted issues. I mean, dealing with the lack of love for self, melanin dominance, or black skin, or black thinking, and uphold and revere dead slaveholders, or uphold cotton fibers and wood chips as a value, as opposed to looking within yourself and seeing, wow, I'm black and I'm proud. And I'm saying it loud, I'll say it again, I'm black and I'm proud. And acknowledging the genetic superiority with the, I mean, we're talking about inbreeding. That's our child. And that child has a calcified pineal gland or inability to reach its full understanding of its spirituality, its role, its function, its responsibility. No, it rather be in the position of power and control, rule, control, and dominate the mindset of the masses to deal with we as melanin dominant people, we don't have that ability to teach white people. Is that possible? Can we conceive such a thought? Can we go beyond the significance of who we are as melanin dominant people? Can we go beyond the inspiration or go beyond the thoughts of, hey, this is what we've been contained within, but we have the ability to do much more than that? Can you deal with your self-esteem, self-confidence, self-pride, your dignity? I'm just wondering. All right, I got 15 seconds left. Girlfriend's gonna come beating through the door. So 987. I'm trying to get my computer out of this thing. Bye. See you later, brother. RSBO.